leader, Mitch McConnell. He's included immigration in the mix for the first time. That's enough for me. If there's any more willingness by the leader to say we will move to immigration, I guarantee you we will if we don't find a resolution, then that should be enough for almost everybody. Because Mr. Miller, I've known him for a long time. I know he's passionate. I know he's an early supporter of the president. But I'll just tell you, his view of immigration has never been in the mainstream of the Senate. And I think we're never going to get there as long as we embrace concepts that cannot possibly get 60 votes. One of the concepts that I just completely reject is that we have too much legal immigration. You know, Mr. Miller wants to restrict legal immigration at a time we have a worker shortage. We're a declining population. We need more legal immigration. So Mr. Miller has evolved on a pathway to citizenship, but for every green card you give a DACA recipient, he wants to take one out of the system. And I don't want green cards just for computer engineers. To my Democratic friends, don't overplay your hand. The government shutdown is not a good way to get an outcome legislatively. We learned that as Republicans. So February the 8th makes sense to me with a commitment to move to immigration. That is enough for me. I think it'll probably be enough for Flake. I'll let you talk to him. So what leverage do they have? They're not going to, the budget caps are not going to be resolved until we get something on immigration. March 5th will be here before you know it. Republicans are in a bind when it comes to the DACA population. You got 90% of the public supporting a pathway to citizenship, at least 80% for the 800,000. So March 5th, what does the Republican Party do? We're going to find a solution because we have to. If it's true that the president, that Senator Schumer agreed to a number offered by the president a couple of days ago on border security, we should be 99% there if that's true.